Our community resource presentation is on Early Learning Essentials, a Head Start program, and this presentation is brought to you by Sasha, Savannah, Melanie, and Blake. Early Learning Essentials is an education program for children ages 3 through 5. There are 12 centers throughout 3 counties, and they are listed on the slide. But on top of education, they also provide a few other things. They do a lot of focus on child development. They also have behavioral specialists and mental health services. They screen the different children and they refer them out to other agencies if they need a little bit of extra help. They also have health and nutrition services. They provide the children with breakfast, lunch, and snacks while they are in school. They also provide health screenings for the children, and they connect families to food pantries or food banks. They also have family advocates that visit the children's families in their homes. They do a survey about the family needs, and they really help connect the families to other resources. They also stress parent involvement in helping their children learn outside of the school, and they also have a conscious discipline parenting program. They also have an early Head Start program for expecting mothers and mothers of young children that are too young to qualify for Early Learning Essentials.
Okay, so we're going to be talking about who qualifies for these programs. Children from ages 3 to 5, so preschool age, will qualify, but there's also other things such as their poverty, income, as well as if they're receiving assistance from the government, or if they're in foster care experiencing homelessness, or applying from another Head Start program, say in another city. They're given priority. Also, this program is not just limited to the children, but also there are programs to help pregnant women and infants and toddlers that are still at home. There are some barriers to access, though. If a family lives far from a Head Start program, it can become very difficult, or if they have a very unstable housing situation. There are some language barriers if the family does not speak English or the child is learning English, that can sometimes present some difficulties. Also, there's not any resources for severely disabled children, so if there are families that have a child that is severely disabled, they can't really help them at the Head Start programs. Right now, they are somewhat experiencing a workforce crisis, but they are receiving lots of help from volunteers, which is incredible.
So, clients can find out about this agency through several different ways. What's unique about this agency, Early Learning Essentials, is that they do not do any advertising because they are a nonprofit organization, so they don't receive any funding for that. So, they rely heavily on word of mouth, and they also collaborate with other organizations that will tell their clients about Early Learning Essentials. For example, WIC is another resource, and they will tell clients about Early Learning Essentials if they think that it will benefit them. So they do that, and then they also set up information booths at various events.
There's no cost to the client with Early Learning Essentials, and with funding, it's about a $10 million process. 80% of it is funded by the federal government, and the other 20% is funded through volunteer work. Going on to our evaluation of the agency. This is a great resource for individuals who are experiencing difficult circumstances. We were all very impressed with how organized it was and how they were able to include family members with the community workforce, not only advocating for the children, but also for the parents as well. That was very impressive, seeing the video of a parent whose life was changed because of this awesome program. And something that they could potentially improve on that we all talked about was getting the word out about the agency. It's kind of tricky because this is a nonprofit organization, so they had a little bit of struggles with that.
So if you'd like to find out more about Early Learning Essentials, you can go on their website. You can also call them or go over to their administrative office, which is in Provo. Lastly, we have a contact, which is Andrea. She is the person that we met with when we went over to visit this facility, and so she has a lot of great information and resources if you are interested. On the last slide, we just have a link to our handout, which just summarizes the information from this presentation. Thanks for watching.